Cheers.
Cheers. I gotta open it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, this is my cat, FYI. Are you trying to get out or?
Oh.
Come here, Papa. No, it's okay. He's got it. He's got it.
You got it?
Come on. Look at his little face. Come on,
Hi, babe. Where's your eyeballs? Hello. Hi. Hi, Slinky.
You want to get out or what?
Oh, hello. Hello. Rude awakening, huh? Sorry.
Hi, cousin.
Hi, cousin.
How are you? We always giggle.
We're like, because we've been hanging out for like the last hour.
Yeah.
So it's funny to say hi again.
Right.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hope everybody's well.
Hope you guys can't see his tail. He might be making more appearances. We'll see. Oh.
Just gonna put myself in this little box. Why do cats like to do that? They
I don't
like to
know.
be confined into little spaces.
Yep. They have, and they make themselves fit. Like this.
They do, which is the funniest thing. Fuck, this is mine now.
His fucking cheek his cheek is hanging over the side. Let me see. Here, let me pull him. Come here, Papa. There you go. We'll get cozy.
I don't know how cozy you're gonna get on top of all that stuff. He's like, watch me. I'm a slinky.
It doesn't look comfortable to me, but
Neither does sleeping under the blankets the way he was just
no,
like
yeah, it's
you're
hot.
just breathing your own air back in.
I know,
I
but
can't stand that.
yeah, Dutch oven. He like
Yeah.
farts or something underneath there.
You ever like when you were a kid, like watch something scary, so you hide under the blankets? So I used to always like just make a little hole for my breath.
Oh
So I
yeah,
can breathe the air on the outside.
yeah.
So
Like-
as that is.
Even now to this day, like if it's cold or something and I want to like cover my head, I have to have like a little air hole. So I'll cover like this, but then you just see my like lips and my nose, but that's it. Being able to breathe.
Now he's eating the paper.
Oh my God.
Did you ever? Do you remember that cartoon? Like, remember that in the papers and on the Sundays how they have comic, right? You really eating the paper, dude?
So embarrassing.
That's okay. That's so cute. So there was this one cartoon called The Far Side, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so there was this one that stuck out in my mind. Is like it was like I don't know. It was like a scuba thing for kids that were hiding under the blankets because they were scared that they could breathe the air
how
because it like stuck out.
Uh-huh. That's exactly.
That's what we needed as kids. Huh?
Yep.
I thought that shit was so cute.
Little air holes. That's funny.
Little air holes for little a-holes.
I always had to cover my ears. I didn't like the sounds. Like I would close my eyes too, but like it was more the even now the sounds on the movies, like a scary movie, and it's like the jump scares, like you, and then the anxiety because you know that motherfucking clown or whatever is right around the corner or gonna pop out, and so that's what I'm like. I have to cover my ears like this. And it's muffled, like you can still hear it, but it isn't as intense.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can watch like scary movies.
Well, you know it's coming because I noticed in scary movies, when the jump scare is coming, they cut out all background noise.
Yes.
And all music. So it just goes to like dead silence. So you're kind of like...
You're anticipating it.
Yes, and then it just comes out of nowhere and you're like, ah!
Yes. Oh, and it never...
I'm the worst to watch those movies.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's like, go bitch, run!
Yeah. What are you standing there for?
Grab that shit and hit him!
Yes.
I'm the worst. It's like...
Well, no, because that's the only way I can calm myself down is like by trying to rationalize what's happening. Like, how would I get out of the situation if the zombies are attacking me? And
Zombies.
you know what I mean?
Zombies has got to be like the scary movie. That's my...
Scary.
That's what scares me.
Zombies.
Because
What if?
Oh, I mean, most of the ones in the zombie movies, they're all fucking slow, right? So you feel like you should be outrunning these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like, why are we? But have you seen World War Z? Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really good.
The book was good too.
Yeah, I didn't read the book. I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was good. The book was good. What was that other movie where they fucking kept running? It was funny. It was a funny zombie movie.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, that was a good one too.
I like that one.
I like when they're doing it to the beat.
Oh, Zombieland.
Zombieland, that's it.
Zombieland was amazing. That was
a good.
That was really good. It was gory, which I don't really care for gory. I get grossed out, like gaggy. But it was so flippin' funny, that movie.
Yeah, it made it worth. Like you could watch it.
Yes. Yeah.
Even through the scary parts, like it wasn't.
The comic relief was
needed.
Yes. Yeah. It made it like less scary.
Yeah. Right.
I love that movie. That shit's so funny. Oh my god.
Ow!
Oh my
No,
god.
it didn't hurt. No, it didn't hurt me.
But he scared the shit out
But
of
I
me.
say ow sometimes, like preemptively, like just in case. I don't know why. Oh my
Now he got you. Get the fuck out. I'm so sorry. He's crazy.
Okay, little noodles, it's okay.
I'm gonna get
Something. You know what?
now he has zoomies.
No, he's got zoomies with my toes. Don't do that. He's like, bitch, this is my box.
I don't understand. What's wrong with him, Hazel?
Well, I did disrupt his afternoon nap.
We have an audience. The cat here, my dog is here just staring at us.
Okay, I'll just keep my feet to myself.
If you act up one more time, you're getting kicked out of the show. This is not a good way to introduce yourself.
He's about to pass out. Look at him.
I know. Go to sleep.
He's nodding off. You're next. Watch. Don't touch my box. Yeah, see?
Ow! No, he's scary. That sounds scary.
So, we had a little hiatus, but not intentionally.
No.
I'm just not quite the tech that I swear I am.
Well, that's probably proven to be the most challenging thing for us doing this whole podcast thing. Is that neither one of us know what the hell we're doing. And
especially when it comes to technology,
we can sit and talk, but if we had somebody filming us, doing editing, doing lighting, doing all that stuff, that would be lovely. But we're not there yet. So Jen is everything, all of the above, because Leslie, I don't know. I don't know what I'm lazy.
You're not lazy, dude.
I don't know.
You're not lazy. That's not the word.
I don't follow through.
But I think it's cute how you talk about yourself in third person.
Because
Leslie is.
This bitch Leslie just can't get her shit together.
Les.
I
love you, dude.
I know.
I couldn't do this without you. I wouldn't want to do this without you.
You could, but don't.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
No.
But let's not do
This
that.
is our thing, because who the fuck wants to listen to me talk?
Well, I don't know that anybody wants to listen to either one of us talk.
No.
But we're trying to get there. Anywho.
I think girls, and I've gotten this a lot, girls who say, it feels like I'm right in the room with you. It feels like I'm one of the girls. And that's what we go for.
Yeah.
So
we're girls. We're not mean girls.
Mean girls don't.
Are we mean girls? No.
I'm an ex-mean girl.
Yeah. I think I've done mean. I think we talked about this yesterday a little bit when we were chatting about something. You said that you felt guilty about doing bad things or something or no, wait. What the fuck were we talking about? Mean, right?
Talk about everything.
I know. Something about stuff we did in the past and how does that make us a bad person? Oh, karma.
Oh yes, we were talking about karma.
Yeah, you were saying
it was us.
The things that I did in the past, the karma I get isn't going to be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I said
about somebody getting their karma right now.
Yes,
and he's getting it
deservedly so.
Yes.
I mean, yes,
I mean, he set himself up for it.
Oh, he dug his grave and he jumped in it. It jumped in him.
Yeah.
So he's getting his karma. So then we got a little bit worried. You know?
Well, because I said this is the year everyone's karma's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just hope mine is good karma. Because karma can be whatever you
Right,
make
right.
it.
It doesn't bad.
What goes around comes around. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up to you, right?
Right. Like what you put out, you get.
Right.
But I was thinking about like the bad stuff that maybe we've done, like maybe saying something negative or saying something, doing something. I know for me, like I've repented or whatever. Like I've felt bad about it, and I understand now like why I did it and why it wasn't a good thing. And so I don't think.
I usually feel that right after I say the bad thing.
Right.
Because we're only fucking human, and
of course
people piss me off and people piss you off, and that's
only and we react, you know what I mean, with our emotions as opposed to like thinking things through.
I'm just gonna check one thing.
Yeah.
But keep going.
So I think we're okay as far as karma goes.
Well,
bad karma goes.
Right, and I think I put out, honestly. Oh shit! Sorry.
Cheers.
That was a good one. It happened right as I sat because everything went.
Pushed it right on up.
Look you. I feel like I try to do good, not for the karma, but I really do just try to be the best person I can be to other people and to myself. And yes, I get mad, and I used to be a lot more meanish. I think in my younger days, I was a lot more insecure.
Yes, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like those insecurities that make you act out, I guess. I don't know, like trying to, I don't know why, I don't know the psychology behind it, but I know like that it's always like the bullies, they always have like a lot of shit going on. And not that being a bully is okay and it shouldn't be addressed and it shouldn't be, sometimes they need to get the shit knocked out of them, you know what I mean? But there is always something behind it, I think. Not always,
I agree.
but
I think the person we're
times.
talking about had a pretty hard life.
Right.
And instead of healing from it, he's just become a
bitter person and
entitled.
ugly inside.
Yeah.
And like wanting, when you wish bad on somebody else, especially somebody else who you maybe have been friends with, who you've loved, who are, you know what I mean? When you wish bad shit on that person, like that only comes from like a very dark, ugly place.
Yeah.
You know? So like
exactly.
He needs to get his priorities together and heal. He needs to heal because the things that happened to him were not his fault.
No.
But being at his grown age now, you cannot blame your childhood. You cannot blame your parents anymore. You cannot blame things that happen. Like, you're only responsible now for your own decisions and how you want to live your life now.
Absolutely. The healing, unfortunately, is our responsibility. As much as, I mean, and I used to always say, like, I didn't get to choose my childhood. I had a little rough, not as rough as others, but rough enough.
Right, yeah.
And I get to choose how I live my adult life. And
right.
I'm choosing peace. And sometimes it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder because you have to put in the work. You have to put in work to heal. And you have to take a really good look at yourself to heal. Because it's a lot of introspection.
Right.
It's a lot of evaluating yourself.
And
that's the work.
It is. It's a lot easier to just slide shit under the rug or whatever, to not deal with stuff. It's a lot easier because it's painful, it's time consuming, it's mentally draining.
Yeah, because you gotta relive that shit.
Yeah, it's yes, you know, and
I can understand why people
scary. Yeah. But when it comes to like projecting your ugly shit onto other people because you're mad at your life and you're trying to bring everybody down with you, like, that's not okay.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No, it's not. Fuck you for doing it. And when you get your karma, I mean, whose fault is it gonna be then? It sure as fuck ain't mine.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. People like that, nothing's ever their fault.
No.
It's always somebody's fault.
It's always someone else. The reason why you lost your job is because someone else did. Somehow it affected you.
Yeah. But every time, it's like, it cannot be everybody else all the time. Like, you're the common denominator.
Yes,
you know?
which is why, and I agree with that because.
It's alright. It's used to it. I'm just kidding. Just
I
kidding.
know. It's hard hit. Which is why with comes to like relationships, which I'm really not that well, that happens cool. I wanted a lot more than I admit. I will say that. I want one more than I admit, but I do not want an unhealthy one. I want a good one.
It's like you're waiting because you want a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And not for the sake of just being in a relationship, which I think a lot of people just, because it's scary to be alone, you know what I mean?
It is.
You want to be comfortable, you want to be, feel, and so you're willing to take a lot more shit to get that, but it's not.
Is it worth it?
It's not worth it in the end.
No.
Yeah. Especially when you've already been through shitty relationships. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to.
You've been through hell already.
Yeah. It's like, why?
I don't want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep doing it. But like you said, common denominator is me, so I'm just a work in progress. I don't think I'll ever reach that pinnacle of perfection, and it's impossible. Nobody's fucking perfect.
No. And that's the other thing too, is like you have to be realistic when you go into relationships. Like, there's having standards, of course. Like, you should have your standards, have your boundaries about what you expect to be in a relationship, right? But you also have to be realistic. You know what I mean?
Why is my thing off?
Fuck. Mine's off too.
Okay, so as I was saying earlier, I know it's not going to really translate through the show because I can stop and edit and you don't notice. But what you did miss was about an hour of our time because I am not that tech savvy.
As stated before, we're so of course we ran into some technical difficulties,
which is basic because we didn't charge the headphone or microphones. See, I don't even know what I'm dealing with.
We didn't charge our headphones, so apologies for there's probably about 8 to 9 minutes of audio that you might have to turn your volume up for, but apologies.
Yeah,
but I just feel like, you know what, that wouldn't be our show if there wasn't some sort of hiccup.
We weren't real.
Yeah.
We weren't real with it. So we had left off on
relationships and how important it is to have standards, set your boundaries with people, have realistic expectations of a partner. Because you had mentioned that you don't think you'll ever be to a level of perfection because it's not possible, and it's not. Like, there's no such thing as perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. You're gonna have your quarrels with people. You're gonna have your, but that's why you have boundaries, right?
Right.
What's your limit as far as what's a hard limit? You know what I mean? Like, if somebody ever cheats on you, that's unacceptable for you. I know several people who have forgiven somebody for cheating and been able to continue and work it out. I don't know that I could. That's a hard limit. But other people, maybe stuff in my relationship, they'd be like, oh my God, I would never be with somebody who did that. And I'm like, well, I'll never be with somebody who cheated on me. You know what I mean? So everybody has, and it's not it's not a rule across the board. It's your personal
Right.
and my personal.
You've seen
Stuff.
those, yeah. And I've seen those TikToks where they say, "What did my ex do?" and I still stayed.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl,
Well,
I
yeah.
could do that whole show, the
I
whole
know.
TikTok all by myself. I want to say even even hitting, I've stayed, but he didn't hit me. He kind of like got mad and hit my arm, and I flipped the fuck out.
But
But I
that's
still stayed.
well, yes. But did he ever?
Do it again? Hell no.
Right. So he realized that shit wasn't gonna fly, and I think that probably put that person in. I don't know.
Put them in the boundary.
in the
I saw them
boundary.
on,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like this isn't gonna. I can never do that again. And luckily he had his own limits too. Of like I could never do that, or like because we all get mad and we all do things sometimes
Right.
like out of anger.
Yes,
And
because anger is a natural emotion.
right, but I've never like gotten so mad and hit somebody because that's not where my anger level goes or my control goes. Have you hit somebody? I've hit something. We can.
We don't have to edit it out. I'm just not going to give any incriminating evidence against myself, and I'll just stay quiet. And I think that speaks for itself. But I don't like to get that way.
Yeah.
I am a very because if you push me to that limit, and I don't want to. I don't. It's been a very, very, very long time where I've gotten so mad I hit somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I've gotten into bar fights. I've gotten.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm not
those
talking
things-
about
Oh, even in real. Okay, well,
I'm talking about like a relationship.
relationships. Well,
And well, okay,
that's my limit though. I don't. If I have to be driven to a point where I feel like I want to fucking hit you, I'm not going to because I'm grown. But I do not. Why the fuck would I stay in a relationship that makes me so
Yes.
damn angry and
Exactly.
frustrated that I feel like I have to act out in a way where I'm all fucking dicky.
right. That's what
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
No, that's my yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything you say, you're like,
I'm just sitting over here like,
I don't know. Yeah.
You know, I have not had a perfect past. I am not a perfect person. I have made my mistakes. And I regret them wholeheartedly. And I've grown from them. And I think that's the difference between
Yes.
some people and others.
That's where like some people don't realize they have a problem or they need to change. It's somebody else. You made me so mad. I did this, and it's your fault for getting me to this point. It's never like, let me reflect on myself and be like, why did I allow this person to get me to this point? I don't want to be with somebody who is going to try to get me to that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I won't waste my time anymore. I won't waste my fucking time anymore.
And it's
And I
so
won't
difficult.
waste their time either.
Right.
I ain't doing all that. No, I don't expect to be like my next relationship to be picture perfect. I would love to have disagreements that didn't involve yelling or name calling
Yes.
or
Picking and
belittling.
Mhm.
I mean, how realistic that is?
No, that's realistic.
Is that realistic? No, where there's no yelling.
Well, no yelling. I mean, we all yell. Like, I mean, but yelling because you're trying to prove a point is one thing, is different than saying like, oh, you're a fucking idiot and you're so stupid, you don't know what you're talking about. That's not okay. But being like heated, I don't know. I think
In the moment,
in the moment, I don't know. I mean,
man.
but again, the thing that's I allow, like my husband and I yell at each other. Like we yell at each other today. You know what I mean? Because I thought I lost my purse. I thought I couldn't find it anywhere. My husband needed we had whatever.
He needed her purse.
and he needed my purse. I couldn't find
He
it.
needed what was in the purse.
Yeah.
Not the purse itself. He needed access to the bank account.
And the ATM card was in my purse, and blah 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 blah. And we went to dinner last night, and then he was like, "You probably left it at the thing," and I was like, "But I don't think I did. I have left my purse at a place before, so it's not unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
That one.
It's not unreasonable for that to have happened.
No, but I was like, I don't think I did, but I did call the place, and they're like, I don't have it, and so I was looking, and we were looking everywhere, and he was getting very frustrated, understandably. But he wasn't getting mad because he loses shit all the fucking time. His keys at least once a week, or we can't find the damn keys. So he wasn't getting.
Sorry.
I know. Sorry.
It's okay.
There's an aroma coming in here. Somebody's gardening. Anyway, so he wasn't yelling at me for that or anything because whatever. But what we did yell at each other for was because in the midst of all this, he's on the phone. He's not even home. And the dog starts peeing on my damn carpet. And I'm like, damn it, the freaking dog's peeing. And he's like, well, why didn't you put her outside? And I said, because your friend's outside and she's barking. And he's like, well, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's what our little blow up was. But now looking back, several hours later, I'm like, oh, no, it's because we were both really frustrated about the purse thing. And that's why we barked at each other about the dog peeing in the house and that whole situation. Because it really wasn't that big of a deal.
But it was just the moment, and then the events leading up to it. And then the way you guys also express anger. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just the way it ended up happening.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking normal.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like certain yelling. So to say yelling, but I'm
only saying, sorry, don't lose that thought.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I say yelling is because there's like this dating coach. There's a million of dating coaches, right? But she's always popping up on my feed, and she's got a couple of good points. But one of them is no yelling in the relationship. And I'm like, girl, do you know like how I grew up? Like
maybe that's what it is.
I am Mexican through and through, and that is sometimes just how we talk.
Right. It's passionate.
Yes. And so it's not like I'm not yelling. This is just my normal fucking voice. You know, it's weird, but it's true. So I'm imagining like literally I imagine me in a relationship with no yelling. I'd be like, fuck, what are we gonna do? Play with fucking trains? And
I know, like,
what are we doing? Like boring shit all the time?
Like how else?
Almost boring to me.
How else do you disagree? And maybe that's our fucked up like ness. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Just gonna be talking shit to each other in a very
common, like how do you have a discussion? Yeah, that's fucking psycho,
right?
Like you need to have some passion, some anger, some like if you feel very strongly about something, I think raising your voice to prove your point isn't necessarily always a bad thing. Yelling, shouting because you can't control yourself, that's not okay.
So having it almost not just drag on and just almost controlled.
Yeah.
And where you're
controlled shouting. I don't know. Maybe we're just really scarred and fucked up and like we're like, of course we're gonna yell, but that doesn't mean we don't love you.
I know, that's weird, huh?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's a weird thing.
No.
I honestly don't. That's what I'm saying. That's the one thing that stuck out to me out of a whole list of shit she had.
No yelling.
I was like, no yelling. How the fuck's that gonna work?
How are they gonna hear me?
What about? So I am very slow.
Are they gonna know I'm right? Or they're wrong? Right?
That point.
Sorry, go ahead.
That point right there. Because I'm always right.
Yeah.
Toxic trait. But I've already thought this out, and I'm pretty fucking clever, so don't tell me how it's gonna work out, because you're wrong. That's wrong. That's fucking egotistical. Whatever. I didn't say I was perfect. No, I am open to reasoning, but if your reasoning lacks fucking founding, then no, I'm gonna find the hole.
No.
Anyway,
you need somebody.
That's the one thing that stood out to me.
Yeah.
The yelling part, and I was like, the rest of it you can almost do, like, you know,
belittling
no
somebody.
belittling, no cheating, no. I don't know what the fuck the rest was. I honestly don't even remember what the rest of her list was.
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing I was like, how the fuck are you going to communicate when
No
you disagree?
yelling.
Because disagreements are inevitable.
And I think they're very important to a strong relationship because if you go into a relationship and you never bicker, you never disagree, I'm like, somebody's fucking lying.
There's something wrong.
Somebody's lying.
Yeah.
And if you're so passive where you just go along with whatever that person says because you don't want to fight, that's not okay.
No, because you're never happy.
Right. You're just giving in to please somebody else, and that's not okay. Or vice versa,
And let's be real, I have a big personality.
Right. From what I see, like, you need somebody who can in one hand, like, challenge you, like, because you're very intelligent, you're you know what I mean, you're well read.
Thank you.
You're smart and all that stuff. So you're smart. You're really smart and stuff. So you need somebody who can challenge you in that way, and you guys can talk back and forth, shop or whatever. And you also need somebody who maybe his personality isn't as boisterous or as big, so let you shine. You need somebody to let you shine.
Yes.
When it's your time to shine.
Because I, in turn, also let people shine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm very much a person like that. Yeah.
Right. And you deserve to shine. You deserve to have your light and your personality and your fun and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you need somebody who can handle that, as opposed to making you feel guilty about it or questioning you about it, or you know what I mean, belittling, making you second guess like stuff.
Absolutely, and you deserve the same.
Thank you.
Because you also are very intelligent, and I love to banter with you. And I mean,
we do have good banter.
We do, but I mean, you kind of already.
My eyebrow.
Let me see.
It's on my finger.
That's fine. Just hold your finger like this
guys, I really want to do microblading.
You know what? In the meantime, you really need to invest in that one size setting spray.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you what, dude.
But see, I hate wearing makeup. I hate it. I love how I look with it. I just hate putting makeup on. But
sometimes, mostly for work, all I do is I put eyeliner on because my eyes are fucking huge. So I'm always trying to make them look at least a little more normal size. So you always see me in eyeliner. But eyeliner and eyebrows, because damn, I look scary without eyebrows. So, and I fucked them up in the 90s, okay? Like everyone else.
We all did, yeah. We all did. Thank God the little bit thinner's coming back now.
Oh, I know. Finally. Don't have these fucking caterpillars on my
forehead.
However, I love doing my makeup, but I don't always have the fucking energy or the fucking want to, especially for work. So I will always, though, have at least my eyebrows on, at least. And if I have enough time to do it in the car before I walk in, I'll do eyeliner. But one size, because my face is so greasy.
Yes, look at this shit. I'm not, no, it's Grease City.
Girl, that shit is fucking waterproof. And you just spray it on a little bit. Boom, good for fucking ever.
Even if you don't put anything on?
Even if you don't put anything on.
It just keeps it like...
It's waterproof. And
What is it, oil proof?
Oil proof.
Okay.
It don't move.
But so you just put it on?
To the test.
Do you have some?
Not on me right now. Do you see? Are my eyebrows still there?
Yeah.
And trust me, I tried taking them off earlier.
Really?
Well, I didn't try taking them off. But
no, but I mean...
I was doing activities that would have taken it off.
I'm constantly like... I scratch, and then I look and under my nails is all brown because I rub my eyebrows off.
Let me see. Okay, so there's a little bit.
Where?
On my fingernail, on the bottom of the fingernail.
Oh my God! Let me do mine. Oh God, I'm gonna rub them off.
Yeah, and look.
Oh wow!
Are they there?
Yes!
I'm telling you, it is the fucking bomb. This little bottle's like $18, but it's fucking worth it.
So if I just put no makeup, I put my eyebrows, because I always have to put eyebrows on also.
And you...
Then my face will not be, like, after I wash it and spray it, my face will not be greasy?
I think it does control the grease. Does my face look greasy?
No.
Because I did like the full thing of makeup today.
Mm-hmm.
But on top I put the setting spray, so it doesn't make my face greasy. It's
I need something, man, because
it's
my
like
face
glue.
is so greasy.
It's
I don't know
awesome.
what to do. I didn't used to. It's my age, 42, 142.
Well, I think greasy faces are good because I think it's good for your wrinkles. Like, you don't have a lot of wrinkles, dude.
Okay, but
But you,
I look crazy as fuck.
no, you don't.
You know what
You're
I
like
mean?
grease ball.
Yes.
Here, let me cook.
Yeah, I can fry an egg on my face. With the right weather.
Fucking so can I. That's why. And I swear by it. I swear. I even showed the girls at work. I had let them all try it. That shit don't go nowhere.
That is awesome.
That is the best stuff ever invented.
I will have
And
to
you know
invest.
what sold me on it is this little commercial where he puts it on, he jumps in the pool,
And his makeup
and it's
off.
still there. And then some other guy did his makeup. It was a guy, and he did his makeup, and he did his fucking makeup so well. And then he was dancing all night, went in the pool 100 times. He even said it the next morning. Full fucking face.
What?
It is the best. I recommend it. And if you feel like sponsoring me, you go right ahead. I will.
Well, you know what we should do?
Till the end of the earth.
One episode we should you should do my makeup and spray the shit out of it, and I'll jump in the pool.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know,
that's a great idea.
I think we should do it.
But I did do my whole makeup today, so like I put I washed my face first, then I put on like that snail mucin, which is I try not to think about it too much, but it's really
But it's like it makes your face
and then I let that dry. It's a whole
process.
It's a process. That's why I don't do it that often.
So that's the other thing. I need to find a good, a proper routine for my type of face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For my skin type, my whatever.
Then I put on that, I know I've let you use it, the primer I use. It fills in my pores because I'm old. My pores are huge. And then that dries. You leave it on for a few minutes. Then I put my foundation on. But I don't know in between. That's the part with color correcting I've never really done. I used to put on green color correcting stuff because I have a lot of red in my face.
Yeah, me too.
So, and then I know like for like dark circles on your eyes, you're supposed to put like red lipstick. So I don't know if you put the primer on first or the color correcting first. Either way, what I do is I don't color correct, which I probably should, but I don't. So I do face wash, moisturize, primer, foundation, and then I put loose powder. I have a pink loose powder by one size also, which I love. Then I do my blush. Well, I don't do the blush first. I do contouring, then I put blush, and then I put highlighter, and then I do my eyes. So I put foundation on my eyelids so that it's
to like hold it or whatever.
Yeah, so
prime your eyelids.
Yeah, to prime the eyelids. Then I do eyeshadow, eyeliner, and then my eyebrows. Once I'm done with everything, then I set it with a setting spray.
You've not put sunscreen?
No. And that's what I probably should.
See, I have to put sunscreen, but the sunscreen
is greasy.
Yes, but I have to put it because skin cancer runs in my family. My dad had it, and I have my dad's skin. Like
it's fair.
I am my dad's daughter as far as skin goes. Like we have the same, like texture of skin, the same like. What's it called? Oh shit! This is gonna be all. Sorry.
Okay.
But yeah.
What is this? Chest?
Yeah. Like you've been in the sun too long. It's a little leathery looking. You know what I mean? Like we have, and my arms. Like I'm already getting all the sunspots, all that stuff. And
I have sunspots.
My dad has all that.
So I know Supergoop is supposed to be really good. For sunscreen, it's not greasy.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try that one.
You might have to just invest in a good
one.
Sunscreen that's not greasy.
Yeah. That's what I need to do.
It's fucked up because like all the good stuff is usually expensive.
Yeah. But it's like
But it's
I'm
almost
willing
worth
to
it.
invest in like a good sunscreen. You know what I mean? Because obviously I don't want to get skin cancer. And a couple of good products if they're going to work. Like if they're going to work for what I'm looking for, then I will invest.
And what better investment than yourself?
Yeah. I don't know.
This is the one thing I splurge on.
That's good.
For
I'm
my
glad
own
you do.
I mean, it's not the one thing, but it's the main
One
thing.
of the things.
It's the main thing I splurge on for myself is makeup. Because I can't go to... I've worn Neutrogena, I've worn CoverGirl, but then the colors never were right. And I just never felt comfortable taking it back, so I would just waste my money on it.
Right.
And I'm not saying those products are bad. They're not necessarily bad, but I like going... I wore MAC for a long time, but that always made me look really orange. But I like to get color matched inside the stores like Sephora and Ulta.
Right.
On those makeup counters at like Nordstrom and Macy's because they color match you. And that's always been an issue for me because I'm not fair, but I'm also not...
Morenita.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like in that limbo between fair and medium.
Yeah.
And it changes with the season.
Right.
So, I always have to... Well, everybody's does, but mine just pretty drastically. Like what fit me last winter already looks light on me, and it's barely summertime.
And we've barely been out in the sun.
And I hardly... I hit my head again. I hardly go...
Look at my headache later.
I'm just getting a concussion over here. No, I hardly go in the sun as it is, but when I do, I tan like in 15 minutes. I'm like, I come back a brownie.
And I come out like a lobster. And I put sunscreen and I still get like very burned. And then I don't tan. Like I like a darker shade of white.
I was gonna say you have a really nice tan right now.
Do I?
You do
not.
You got color on you.
Maybe.
You have color.
I need to
but I'm also the same way. Like I'll burn and then I'll just tan.
That's lovely. I mean, but we should not be burning like
I just feel like the sun's worse right now too.
Yeah,
but
I mean, because of all this global warming and all, like the fucking ozone layer. Yeah, it is. It's worse.
It is worse. It's horrible. But
anyways, so that was fun.
Yeah, and as always, our conversations go all over the place. But that's okay. That's why you like us, right?
Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here, and we always appreciate you. Please do all the things: like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about it. We appreciate each and every listener.
Yeah,
and
this is fun for us. So thanks for if you popped on here for even a couple of minutes. Thanks for listening, and hopefully you got a good laugh at us with us. either or, but
either way, we're just glad you did. Thank you.
Bye.
That was so cute.